Hey, thanks a lot for coming today. We are going to start our celebration today by introducing Dan Tarosky. He's the Assistant Scoutmaster at Boy Scout Troop 111, and they are going to provide our color guard today. Dan,
Check 1, 2. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. On behalf of Troop 111, Boy Scouts, we'd like to first extend our appreciation for being invited here to represent this special community and our nation and the rising of our American flag. At this point in time, if you'd like to, we're all standing, if we could turn and face the flagpole in center field. And I'm going to call out Senior Patrol Leader Caleb Tarosky to call out the color guard for the rising of the American flag, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the Star Spangled Banner. Caleb Tarosky. May we please have total silence in respect to the flag.
Quiet, guys. At this point of time, if we could stand at attention with our hand on our heart and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we will now have former Plum baseball player and Plum graduate Mike Lowe sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early lights what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the lands of the free and the home of the brave.
Good morning, guys. I'd like to thank you all and welcome you to our first inaugural Plum Baseball and Softball Association opening day. It's the first of many. We're kind of playing with Mother Nature here today. I'm going to try to keep things short. I see all the kids pressing already. They're very excited for our guests here today. Just very quickly, I want to talk to you all for a minute personally and tell you that about 5-6 months ago, whether you heard it in the media, whether you were in the shopping mall, feelings of uncertainty, people talking, that's an emotion that I never felt. I've lived in Plum Borough for the last 18 years, and I've seen this community come together in tragedy and in celebration in every instance possibly imaginable. This is nothing different. I knew that this day would come. There'd be no problem. So I thank you all. You, the community, makes me feel like that I never feel those feelings of uncertainty. I got to thank a lot of special people. My family, the Gilboy family, the Seitz family, the Papadopoulos family, I get that one out, the Rumsick family, the White family, the Marr family, the Fralick family, and our 11 league directors for being so unselfish and supportive and understanding the time that we've had to take over these last 4 months. We've taken care of everything because we haven't been home. We've had to pull this together and have been gone for countless hours. So I need to thank those people. If you could all give them a hand for everything that they've done. Community support and volunteers have been spectacular to get us to this point. Along with that, our Borough Council has been wonderful through this whole situation. I'd like to introduce them here. Mr. Mike Dell, Mr. Mike Doyle, and Mayor Harivnik. Mayor Harivnik, if I can have you for a moment. Come up here.
Thank you guys for having me here today. I wish we could have brought some better weather for you, but you know, every time I come down to these fields, I think of, believe it or not, there was a time that I actually played on these fields. I started here playing t-ball and all through high school, so it's always an exciting time of the year, and I can assure you the weather will get better one day. I promise you. But thank you all for coming out today. Thank you for putting together such a great organization. And thank the Pirates for coming out and supporting such a wonderful cause. And go Plum!
Okay, obviously we've seen some changes around here this year. We hope that that brings some good feelings in this community about this. I have to set out a special thank you to Todd Lash and Chris Yaukis, Charlie's More Than Ice Cream. That is who is running our concessions this year. This is not a regular business owner or a vendor that's coming in here. These guys have pulled this together and have wanted to make a bond in this community. They really are working for these kids, for nothing else. So I'd like to thank them very much. Give them a hand. All right, guys, this is what you've been waiting for. Without further ado, Mr. Greg Brown.
Thank you, Bob. I had about a 3-hour presentation I was going to make. You all ready for that? Now that the weather's really warmed up and it's nice and dry, okay? So let me begin. I'm going to actually make this much shorter, but first and foremost, on behalf of the Pirates, thanks to all of you who got together and put this whole thing together. Remember this day. You'll remember it, I know, for the weather, for opening day, but for years to come, you'll remember about your parents, your friends, your family, all coming together as one to make this happen. This is what baseball is all about. It's what community and family is all about. You should be so proud, each and every one of you. Congratulations. I want to thank Mike Dell for contacting the Pittsburgh Pirates, telling us about what has happened. Yeah, a round of applause for all of you for helping put this together. Also want to recognize a couple folks from the Pirates who I believe are here. Our accounting manager for the Pirates, Mark Orsick, and Mike Shebeck, food and beverage director for Airmark. If they could just wave somewhere and be recognized. Thanks, guys, for being here. All your good work here and with the Pirates. In late 2006, the Pirates formed Pirates Charities, a philanthropic arm of the Pirates, to focus on charitable efforts, provide greater impact in the community. Since then, Pirates Charities has contributed more than $2.4 million to worthwhile projects and programs in our region, such as this. One of our signature programs is called Fields for Kids. Fields for Kids provides $1,000 to $5,000 matching grants to any youth baseball or softball organization that's trying to repair, improve, or build a playing field. And of course, that's what we're all about here today. This is the 4th year for this program, and in the last 3 years, we've given 73 individual grants totaling $314,000. And we're giving our first grant of 2012 here today to the Plum Baseball and Softball Association. I'd like to ask 2 special people who played last night at PNC Park, who didn't have to do that, who volunteered because they thought that this is a great thing that you've all put together. Pirates utility player and one of the most exciting players I've seen in baseball for a while, a rookie last year. We call him the J. Hay Kid, Josh Harrison. Come on up, Josh. Just stand here with us. And this guy became a very popular player. He was traded over from the Red Sox last year to the Pittsburgh Pirates. The backstop that we nicknamed the Fort, because nothing gets by him. Any pitch in the dirt, you guys watch him, you guys that want to be catchers, guys and gals. This guy does it the right way. One of the most exciting home runs ever hit at PNC Park, a game winner against the Cubs last year. He's already hit his first home run this season. Welcome the Fort, Michael McHenry, Pirates catcher. And if we could have Bob Sakurka, Mike Dell, Jim Gilboy, treasurer of the Plum Baseball Softball Association, to please join us here. On behalf of the Pirates, Pirates Charities, Josh Harrison and Michael McHenry, we're pleased to present this check in the amount of $5,000 to the Plum Baseball Softball Association. Thanks so much. Now, I don't know how we're going to break up. We're going to try and do some photos, and maybe we could get a hand from David and the like on how we want to handle this. We'd like to get photos with Josh and Michael if we could, breaking up into teams. Josh and Mike will come around to each team and have their pictures taken. I want to thank you very much for allowing us to be a part of your opening day. We want to wish you great luck, and thank you so much on behalf of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Great job, and we'll see you soon. Have a lot of fun.
Okay. Hey, while the Pirates are starting to take some pictures with the teams over on this side, we have a little bit of our presentation left. We have our heroes from down at PNC Park with us today, but we got heroes in Plum every day. People people that live with us, and they're doing amazing things. And we want to recognize 4 of those people today and the groups that they represent. So we have a short presentation on each one of those people. We'd like to first bring up Bill Rumsick to present one of our local Plum heroes.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today and being part of this organization. We're here for the kids in the community. We're going to have a fantastic season. I appreciate all your support in making this endeavor possible. So thank you all very much. We're going to first introduce Chief Frank Monaco. Chief Monaco is the Plum Borough Police Chief for the last 5 years. Prior to that, Chief Monaco was a Pennsylvania State Policeman for 32.5 years. He is a retired major in the Pennsylvania State Police Force. Chief Monaco was a first responder from Flight 93 on September 11, 2001. He is a 188th Section FBI National Academy graduate. Chief Monaco has a son and daughter-in-law that live in Plum, and soon-to-be married daughter that will also reside in Plum. Baseball is Chief Monaco's favorite sport, and he once threw out the first pitch at a Parrot game. Because of Chief Monaco's love for baseball, he is very honored and excited to be part of the opening day festivities for the new PBSA organization. Everyone, please thank Chief Monaco.
We'll now have board member Stefan Papadopoulos come up and introduce our next Plum hero.
Our next hero is Sonny Carney. A baseball season is long, full of adversity, exhausting, and often painful. The same can be said of the struggles that Sonny Carney has faced for such a long time. Sonny grew up in Greenfield. She is one of 9 children. Her dad was a prison warden in the Allegheny County Jail. In fact, Sonny grew up in a residence connected to the jail. Right before Sonny and Mark were to be married, Sonny was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. She was told she may not ever have children. Well, a miracle happened 3 times. Sonny and Mark have 3 boys. After treatment, Sonny recovered and was well until their youngest, Nolan, was in kindergarten when she was again diagnosed with what was thought to be lung cancer. She had a lung removed, recovered, and went on with her life. She began a photography business, was a PTA president, and worked to help people in the community that needed a helping hand. About 4 years ago, the impossible happened again. Sonny was re-diagnosed with carcinoid cancer. She was given 6 months to live with this incurable disease that would spread from organ to organ. Well, Sonny would not have any of this talk, so she set out to know everything she could about this rare form of cancer. She has gone to Switzerland 4 times for treatments and has had many other treatments in the U.S., all the while helping doctors to better understand and treat the disease. Sonny writes a blog that was intended to update her supporters of her health, but it has become so much more than that. Doctors, carcinoid patients, and their supporters read her blog for inspiration and knowledge. Now those blogs are published in a book called The Sunny Side of Cancer, a perfect title because Sonny has been able to persevere incredible pain and suffering only to recognize the good in cancer. Through a strong faith in God, she has been able to live a productive life, inspiring all who know her.
And I forgot to mention, these Plum heroes will be throwing out the first pitch on the front 4 fields for our games. That's the next thing that they'll do for us. I get the honor of presenting our next Plum hero. It's my friend Rich Loffer over here. Rich, in April of 2002, Rich received a report to active duty call to be assigned to the Army Reserve Unit of the 339th Combat Support Hospital. From there, he was assigned to the 44th Airborne Medical Brigade out of Fort Bragg, North Carolina. His assignment landed him in Bagram, Afghanistan, where he served as an ICU nurse and cared for the U.S. servicemen and women, coalition forces, and the local population. Rich also treated many children for serious injuries, underscoring the harsh reality of war's pervasive reach Rich reached the rank of captain in the 9 years of military service. Today, Rich continues to serve veterans as a registered nurse at the Veterans Hospital System in Pittsburgh. Last year, he led a 20-person committee that oversaw the work of more than 175 committee volunteers to host the opening ceremonies of the 31st National Veterans Wheelchair Games. This ceremony helped ensure that more than 600 visiting athletes received a warm Pittsburgh welcome to kick off the week-long event, and that was a super event in town. Rich loves serving veterans, especially his personal heroes, men and women who served in World War II. Rich has spent more than 10 years serving as a Boy Scout leader, including 5 years as Scoutmaster of Troop 111 based here in Plum. Each year, Troop 111 decorates 25 Christmas trees at the VA hospital on Pittsburgh's University Drive campus in Oakland, and serves meals at Gold Star Mother's Dinner, sponsored by the American Legion Post 980 and the Rolling Thunder. Today, Rich spends his free time with his daughter, Elena's softball team. He loves watching the girls develop from year to year, and I'm sure they have more fun at the he's not sure who has more fun at the games himself or the girls. So let's give Rich a round of applause for all he's done. All right, Rich is representing our veterans today. We have one more local Plum hero who's going to throw out a first pitch. Dave Seitz is going to introduce him.
All right, so our last hero today is Bobby Yuska. Bobby was a former baseball player for Plum Borough. He was active in the local baseball program since the age of 6, all the way through the American Legion, including playing on a Cooperstown team. Bobby is currently 20 years old and pursuing an education and career in radiology. Bobby is pursuing his education through CCAC. He's also a recipient of the Fire Vest Scholarship, which he received through his involvement with the local emergency services. He's an active member of the Holiday Park Volunteer Fire Department. As a member, he has pursued training in firefighting and medical services. He's achieved various citations within the department, including being one of the top 5 emergency responders for 2008 through 2011. Bobby is here today representing the local volunteer fire departments of Plum Borough, from Unity, Renton, Logan's Ferry, and his home station of Holiday Park. Let's have a big hand for Bobby.
Hey, we're ready to wrap up the celebration. First thing I need to thank a person in a group. First off, we got to thank Bob Sekirker for everything he's done in the last couple of months to pull this thing together. And number 2, we got to thank the Pirates for this great support that they've given us. Thank you very much, the Pirate Charity. All right, we're ready to wrap up, but Greg Braun just shared an idea with me. He may be mentioning our Plum heroes on the Pirate game tonight. So when you're listening to the Buccos, listen to hear him mention our heroes while he's talking about our PNC Park heroes. So the Pirates will continue to take pictures. We're ending up the program for today. Bob, you want to?
Guys, get out of the rain. The Pirates are going to go into the pavilion. We'll get some pictures. Thank you. I hope Mother Nature lets us get these in.
Do you know where Chris
is?
Knock dog girls, right this way. Knock dog! Yes!